Hey, welcome to Stay Home Studios. Consciousness. It's awareness with choice. That's a quote from Thomas Campbell. He was on Joe Rogan the other night. There's a lot of information for the wizards out there, and that's a good one if you want to take time to check that one out. He had a lot of great stuff to say on my ride home from Victoria the other day after my birthday. It felt like a gift to me and to you for me sharing this with you. There's so much great information. I've ordered both his books, and I haven't got to them yet, but you'll be hearing little bits, I'm sure, from them, because he has very similar, and he's achieved similar touchstones that to share with everybody than I have. And I'd like to have all of us share some of the gifts that are just all there. They're all waiting. It's like I don't lose anything by sharing. In fact, I gain everything by sharing my heart. And because of that, like we're in a game, remember? So in the every kind of video game, just say in your mind when I talk to Robert about life, we're right now, my mind is we're in a video game. Now, our avatar, our universal love muffin that's controlling each avatar, is really not waiting, participating and watching how each one of the avatars that are part of the whole universal system, we're all we're all the most complicated taste buds known to man. So we have the most different kind of particles and combination of elements, and we're like that with our food. We are so much more complicated than anything else on the planet. And then on top of it, we have the ability to possibly recognize our soul. You don't want to miss out on that one. That's why you're watching me. If you're watching any of my videos, you at least believe that you're not the boss of the whole universe. Well, you're part of the boss of the whole universe because we're being controlled at first by source, and then our free will steps in and our ego steps in if we aren't aware that we are sometimes motivated by the human physicalness that our brain is trying to tell us that we're capable of running the show, but we're really being run by the source, by behind the scenes. And then we mutate or not the information that's coming to us. And every one of us probably pretty much has experienced mutating the information to suit us in the moment without realizing the big picture. I'm sure you have. I know I have. And owning that is such a liberating experience, would you not agree? Yeah, I agree with me. Isn't it easy to agree with yourself? And sometimes it's a little scary because it could be your ego agreeing with you. And I've experienced that, so I accept that as a possibility right here, right now, too. So at that thought, let's take a deep breath in so we can clear our thoughts. What do you think? Through the nose, mouth closed, tongue lying flat, fat tongue lying fat. Hey, when I was a windsurfer guy, I used to have the big fathead sail so I could really lift out of the water in a storm. And I haven't been on one since I fell off in Fiji and almost went out to sea. Nobody even noticed me. They haven't used the boards for a long time. I fell off way out. It was a time of year nobody was out but me, except there happened to be a little rowboat out. Well, actually, it was a motorized one-person boat that took a German across to this one little island off the coast, and then it was just me in the wide open sea forever, and there was like weird stingrays and shit underneath me, and I climbed back on the board with a broken mast. Anyway, how'd I get I must be old. I just drifted off in a dad joke or something. A memory of being on Fiji Island. What was it? Yeah. I can't remember the resort, but it needed some newer equipment, I must say, and I guess it was off season or something, because I was lucky the German in the boat guy saw me and gave me a ride home. So the game And that particular episode in my game was thrilling. It didn't get to the point where I knew I was, I thought I was in pretty big trouble, but for a little while. So it didn't last long, so I didn't carry a ton of trauma from it, but obviously enough to share the story out of whatever that I was talking about a second ago. So on that note, it's time for me to let you go as I give you another spin around and see the lake for what it is. I'll duck out of the space. There you go. That's my gift to you at the end of our boat ride and our little talk about our avatar space and being present right here, right now, the best we can, one breath at a time. Bye-bye.